welcome back to the channel. My name is Jazel. I'm a stay-at-home mom and wife to two little bundles of joy, and I am a homeschooling mama, and this is part 3 of our homeschool curriculum picks for the 2025-2026 school year. Let's get into it. All right, let's jump into Spanish. So if you guys remember last year, we did Llamitas Spanish, their pre-K, is that what it was called? Their preschool Spanish morning binder. We're gonna go back to that. Last year we did it very informally. I left it in like sheet protectors, and I just like took turns doing it with each of them, where one day I would do it with one of them for one page, and then the next page the other one would do it. But this year we're going to do it a little bit different. They're both going to have their own workbooks. This one's Theodore's, and then this one's Isabella's. I created like this little front sheet. I'm going to enjoy like doing this alongside of them. They are going to be pretty good. I hope they don't fly through this too early. I really want to take my time with this and just make sure that they're really understanding, as well as just reading so much. Like picture books in Spanish. They enjoy reading. They enjoy having me read, because they're not reading yet, but they enjoy having me read to them. Llamitas Spanish, we love their program. We'll be using level 1 and then level 2 once we get there. And again, I am not a person that you have to finish the curriculum in order to be finished the school year. If this takes a year or two, that's okay. I want them to enjoy learning the language, not just teaching the language just to check it off, but I want them to actually soak up everything that I'm teaching them. So if this takes a little longer than a year, that's okay. I don't think it will, because we started it last year and we're just gonna restart from the beginning this year. So I think they're gonna fly by this, but if it takes longer, that's okay. Next up is going to be our Bible curriculum, and I found this on Pinterest, just scrolling for, I don't even remember what I was scrolling for. Found this on Pinterest last year, a little bit before last year, because we used it last year. And it was, it's called The Living Lamp. Am I saying their, I think it's Living Lamp. I'll have them linked below, but it is a free resource for Bible curriculum. It has kindergarten, level 1 and 2, level 3 and 4, and I think they have 5th grade. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but it's free on their website. She gives it for free. She was a homeschooling mama to a couple of children herself, and this was a curriculum she created. And honestly, everything in here, we did it last year. We did, my daughter did the preschool curriculum last year. My son will be doing preschool this year, and then my daughter will be doing the kindergarten workbook. Now, what I did find different from the preschool curriculum to the kindergarten curriculum was that it actually had, it comes in 2 separate workbooks. So this is the first curriculum that we will have that I am gonna have a specific teacher's guide. I'm interested in like having my own teacher's guide. Like it feels so real. I don't know what the difference is, but this is my teacher's guide. I did just print this out in black and white. I did not feel like it was necessary to print it out in color. And then this is my daughter's workbook, and then my son's, this is his workbook. For the most part, they go together pretty well. I'll have to supplement a couple of things that my daughter's workbook has, and we'll probably just supplement either with like, he can go have playtime, or he can color a picture just based off of what his sister is learning. All right, let's go ahead and hop into health. So I did purchase the bundle from the Little School of Smiths, and this one is Me and My Amazing Body. And it is exactly what you think it is. It is a study that talks about your body and the way your body works. It gives you a lot of different options with how to use the guide, additional book lists, videos, activities, field trips, supply lists. It's super, you have like pictures of other kids who have done it here. And obviously you can just be creative, like figure out how it works best with your children. And one of the things that I really love about like just different unit studies is that a lot of them are just super creative. Like here is a skeleton using vegetables. My children love vegetables. They love cucumbers, they love carrots, they love peppers, they love mushrooms. And so this is gonna be super cute to do with them. And then obviously it'll be so yummy, like a yummy treat they'll be able to eat while we're learning some more things. And so I really am super excited for this. Social studies. Dun, 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 dun. Now this, I am looking forward to Me on the Map. Again, it comes with the different books that you can use, but this is what we're going to be using for social studies. Once again, a lot of creativity, a lot of creating road maps and what your community looks like, drawing maps, all of that thing, all of those things. So it talks about, here are the units: my home, my street, my city, my state, my country, my continent, my planet Earth, and then all about me. So it really, honestly, it starts with you and then it zooms out from like you, where you are, and then like to the things around you, like the streets and like what different streets look like, states, what different states look like, what other surrounding states around you. Like you can go so much more in depth than what it tells you here. Like you can be creative. Like that's the good part about like little small unit studies like this, is that even though they have a layout, it also gives room for you to have like be creative and to come up with your own lesson plans, in addition to what's already here. So I'm looking forward to this. The kids have already been eyeing this because they love all things planets, so they're looking forward to this as well. Now, science. It should be no shock here. We're doing the good and the beautiful, little hearts and hands. We are doing Sparks and Stars for term 1. I am super excited. It does come with the parent guide as well as the big book of science stories. I am excited for this. My children, like, it's one thing to like teach your child about a subject, but when you start noticing that your child has specific interests, my daughter loves all things planets. She knows all of her planets and she's known them since she was 3 years old. Like when I tell you my son is a dinosaur guy, he knows all the dinosaurs. A lot of that, he don't know all of them, but a lot of them. My daughter loves all things planets and stars and astronauts and outer space. So I am really excited to like dive into her brain, into her little world, and just see how her face lights up when we talk about things that she's specifically interested in. And I really just enjoy, The Good and the Beautiful just does a really great job with their little Hearts and Hands series. Again, these little babies are 4, 5, 6 years old. This is like a perfect time to just go slow. Not like it's simple, but it goes in so much depth as well. And then alongside that, we also got this book, my very first book of planets, and then we'll just be reading this as a read aloud during that as well. And it just gives you facts about the different planets. And it talks about a lot of other different things as well. So my daughter's really looking forward to this. All right, I think this is the last thing I need to talk about. I'm not quite too sure. Okay, I'm not quite too sure. I think this is the last thing I'm going to talk about. But in addition to our social studies, we're going to talk about the 50 states. Once again, this is not something I plan to rush, just finish it before the school year ends. We will continue into the next grade until we get through all of them. I'm going in my children's pace. They're 3.5 and 5. By the time the school year starts, I am in no rush to do any sorts of pounding information in their head. I want them to learn, to love to learn, and I want them to enjoy it. And so we have the 50 States book. I don't know how exactly I'm going to implement this because, like I said, my focus will be just doing the Me on the Map social studies series. And then once I start winding that series, that unit study down, then I'll figure out how I'm going to do this. So stay tuned. And alongside that is going to be the United Taste of America. My children love to cook, they love to eat, they love to help. So this is just a recipe book to go alongside each of the states. And we have some friends that live in different states. Like I have a really close friend of mine who lives in Ohio. So what I would do for Ohio, let's see what's in here. I don't remember. Buckeye candies. What I can do is I can send her some money and have her just buy some Buckeye candy and send it in the mail for us. So we can cook it and taste it, but then we can taste like authentic Buckeye candies. And then obviously, let's see what's in Puerto Rico. Because Puerto Rico, the same thing. Like I have family in Puerto Rico. So it would be so cool. Ensalada bacalao. I actually just made this last week. It would be really cool to see like the different tastes. I know we'll be traveling a lot this upcoming year, so I don't know like what order we'll be doing it, but we're in Pennsylvania, so like we are close to New Jersey, Delaware, New York, Maryland, Virginia is not that far. And so we will be able to make whatever's in here based off of those states, and then go travel to those states and taste them authentically from that state, and then see like, okay, which one did you like better? Did you like it authentically from the state, or did you like it the one that you made? And so I don't know, so many creative uses. And like the West Coast, you can like watch videos on like how people make it. Just so many different things that you can do. Like my brain just runs all day long on creativity for these children and how I'm going to teach them for homeschool. And so yeah, that's it. That wraps up our 3-part series of our 2025-2026 homeschool curriculum picks for this upcoming year. I'm super excited. We did our kinder picks, our pre-K picks, and then our family subjects. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what your favorite curriculum that we're using is down below in the comments. And please let me know your family subjects picks, who you're using, why you're using them. I love researching curriculum. That's one of my favorite things to do in my downtime. And so I look forward to reading all of your comments and engaging. Please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you are not already, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.